Hi friends, and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas 2025. I'm working from home again today, but I've not started just yet. I had to work pretty late again last night, so I'm just having some coffee before I get started, but I thought I would open my advent calendar with you. So today's advent is called Scone Tomte, another word I'm not familiar with. But judging by the back, it looks like little marshmallow sweets. So I'm not sure. Like, is this going to be the colours? We shall see. Oh, okay. So I don't know. So I'm using my ring light and it's a little bit aggressive. So I think this is washing this out. Oh no, you can kind of see it. Oh, okay. Juno's doing her morning advent inspection. Say hello to the nice people, Juno. Okay, bye-bye. So yeah, so this is mostly like a white cream, but then there is these chunks of pink going through it. It's kind of, going by the like marshmallow sweets. It looks like drumstick squashies to me. That might be a UK only thing, but they are one of my favourite sweets. But looking at the fibre, there's so much sheen and shine to this. I'm like, is there any wool in this, or is this all like maybe silk? Although it doesn't feel like silk. It feels like one of the kind of like new fibres, like the kind of man-made interesting fibres. Although the pink isn't, this ring light is so aggressive. So we've got these flashes of the really shiny fabric, but then the pink is quite matte. So I think maybe the pink could be wool. I don't know. Let's have a look at the book and see what it says. Oh, okay. So this is 37.5 Polwarth wool, so there is wool in it. And then it is 25% milk fibre, so milk protein fibre. 25% merino, 6.25% camel, and 6.25% mulberry silk. So it is, it's predominantly wool. It's, a little over 50% wool. But yeah, the milk protein, I have actually used that fibre before. It's an interesting one. It's not something I would spin by itself, but blended in with things. I'm sure it will be quite nice. Yep, very excited about that. So I started my new socks last night. I didn't make a huge amount of progress, but I'm more than halfway through the cuffs. So I'm hoping to get the cuffs finished today and then start the main body of the yarn. No, the main body of the sock. Yeah, I'm gonna head on upstairs and start working, and I'll catch in with you later. Just on lunch, and I'm just doing a little bit of prep work for a dye job I've got this evening. I've got 2 skeins that I need to dye up for a customer and friend, so I'm gonna leave them to soak just now so that I can dye them after work. So after dyeing up the minis, I had a couple shawls that needed refreshed. They've been sitting in a cupboard for a good few months now, so I thought now that the temperature has dropped, it's a perfect opportunity to give these a little refresh, give them a little clean, and get them ready for wearing throughout the cold winter months. So after washing them, I just laid them out on the carpet. I didn't pin them down because I'm not trying to reblock them. I just wanted to give them a little refresh. I then spent the rest of the evening putting some more progress onto my socks, which I'm really happy with the yarn choices I made. The acid yellow, working with the kind of dark and bright colours of the main colour, I think is really effective. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas 2025. Today I'm working in the office, so I'm on the bus into Glasgow and I'm just going to get some rows done on my socks whilst I'm held captive by public transport as per usual. Good evening. Today has been a super difficult day at work. It's not been a good day, but I'm going to try and make the most of my evening now that I'm home. And I'm going to open up my advent calendar. So today's colour, or clue or whatever, is called No Comment. There we go. I don't know what that means. So on the back, it's got bananas. I still don't really have any idea what's going on. So obviously the theme of this advent is like festive foods from around the world. I cannot think of any festive food from around the world that I'm aware of that involves bananas. And the No Comment name is just very confusing. The only sweets I can think of are like chocolate bananas. The ones that we get here that I'm talking about, like they do not contain any banana. They're like 100% artificial and they're fantastic. I love them. But that's not a particularly festive thing, although I do always buy my dad them for Christmas. But yeah, so I have no idea what the inspiration for this could be, but I'm guessing it's going to contain banana fibre, because it's bananas, and it's a fibre advent calendar. So let's open it up and see. Oh, okay, this looks interesting. So, this is interesting colours. It's kind of like ketchup and mustard. Straight away, this does feel like there is banana fibre in it, or at least some sort of novel fibre. This has to contain banana fibre. You can't have the banana and not have banana fibre, in my opinion. But it's very, I don't know if you can see how much of this is just floating around the room right now. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the colours themselves, I'm not super in love with, but I'm interested. Yellows aren't my bag, but let's have a look at the book and see what it says. Okay, so the fibre content is 60% merino wool, 20% banana fibre, and 20% pineapple fibre. So I got the banana fibre right, and obviously pineapple fibre feels the same as banana fibre, right? You know, it's one of these novel fibres. So the inspiration is one of those, what I find, bizarre salads. So it's called the candle salad, popularised in mid-20th century America. And it involved banana, a pineapple ring, a maraschino cherry, a dollop of whipped cream or mayonnaise, and lettuce. So this is why they have called it no comment. Just, yeah, that sounds like a traumatic dish to be presented with. Yeah, no, I would not try that. There sounds like better ways to give yourself an upset stomach than eating all of that. But so yeah, I think this really matches the vibe of that dish. You know, you've got the colours of the banana, the pineapple, the maraschino cherry, and the mayonnaise. Yeah, I, I don't really have anything to say about that. I guess it's right. No comment. I've got to say that did cheer me up a bit. That was really unexpectedly weird. So for the rest of the evening, I think I am just going to work on my northeasterly blanket. As I said, I've had a pretty rough day, and it is quite late because I went to go and see my parents after work. So I've only really got maybe an hour or so to work on something. And I haven't touched this in a while. I don't really have the brain power to work on my cardigan or the shawl that I'm knitting. And the socks that I'm knitting, you know, I'm just at stocking it, but I just feel like doing some crochet. And this is definitely like a comfort project. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.